Good afternoon, I'm Bob Montgomery, and this is a live look of the bypass right now where traffic is moving. But boy, earlier it was absolutely a mess. It's looking more like midwinter than late autumn, especially if you're from roughly US 6 northward and westward. And you can thank the big lake for this. A blast of Arctic air is bringing lake effect snows to many areas. And WSBT 22 meteorologist Ed Russo is joining us. And Ed, how much have we gotten so far? And I know that really varies depending on your location and what's to come.
Well, we've gotten reports of 6 inches of snow in the South Bend, Mishawaka area. And again, it's very variable, a very high impact event because this has basically hit the most populated part of the immediate area.
And it's the first of the year.
And it's the first of the year. And you would think, you know, it's got to be at least December, January, February, not mid-November. And yeah, let's show you a sky cam of what we're looking at in St. Joe. That is a whiteout. Just a few minutes ago, clear visibility. You could see the lake. Now you can't see anything. Now let's show you Plymouth. This is lake effect snow defined. As we were saying, very variable across the area. So some areas have gotten basically nothing, just a few flurries. Even the sun is shining in Plymouth, and it's actually shined recently in the South Bend, Mishawaka area. And I'm actually going to show you the radar here. You can see the lakeshore is seeing some of the snow showers right now. South Bend and Mishawaka have gotten a little bit of a break. But as I put this into motion, you see that snow band coming right through South Bend and Mishawaka, and then it falls apart. We actually had westerly flow take over, which helped break the band apart. And you can see it, westerly flow takes over, it moves east and weakens. Now winds are starting to turn more to the northwest again, so we could get some more of those bands actually make it as far southeast as Elkhart County, St. Joe County, like we were seeing this morning. I think we're going to see it less of a problem, but still, we've got plenty of snow-covered roads out there, and we have plenty of cold air. That's certainly not in short supply moving over Lake Michigan, and that is definitely keeping that lake effect snow machine going. And we could even see it pick up again a little bit tonight. But there are your temperatures in the upper 20s to near 30 across a good chunk of the area. And notice our winds still out of the northwest. They've actually turned a little bit more to the northwest across the area, anywhere between 15 and 25 miles per hour. So there's your sky cam. We are looking at temperatures again in the upper 20s to low 30s this afternoon. Again, on and off chances for that lake effect snow. Right now we're getting a break. Again, it's going to be variable across the area. Please allow extra time. This is no afternoon to rush, so just keep a mind on that. And again, all this snow we've been seeing has caused a lot of chaos on the roads, and it started basically during the worst time possible, the morning commute. WSBT 22's Kristen Bean has been traveling all around the area checking road conditions. She's live near the US 20 bypass where traffic is backed up. Kristen.
Ed, traffic this morning was a mess. Now, roads were extremely slick. They still are, and that caused major traffic implications. I can't even give you an exact location because it was everywhere this morning. South Bend, St. Joseph County, LaPorte County. Take a look behind me. We're on State Road 2 this afternoon, just near the bypass, where the bypass entrance was closed for a while. In fact, traffic was backed up here all the way to Quince Road because it was so icy. This created a major traffic issue. They were directing traffic into downtown South Bend at one point. That was causing issues in the city. And look at the bypass right now. You can see how slow traffic is moving. We drove it for about an hour this morning. We were going 10 miles an hour. That was the top speed of the bypass this morning. Take a look at this video that we shot earlier. This is from the toll road where there were lots of accidents, lots of slide-offs all morning. Traffic was backed up in several locations. The roads were just really icy because of all the snow, and drivers were very unprepared. Here's what some drivers had to say about conditions.
You gotta slow down. Be careful what you're doing out here because everybody's life is dependent on somebody else making a mistake.
Slippery, it's not friendly. You have to be very careful.
Now, plows and salt trucks were out this morning. We've seen several of them go by just here on State Road 2, but the conditions are slick everywhere, so you'll have to have patience. And officials tell us if you're going to be out driving, make sure you plan plenty of extra time and take it slow. And plus, in fact, police and firefighters have sent emails and called WSBT to tell drivers to slow down. Now, I just got off the phone with dispatchers, and they say right now in St. Joseph County on the bypass, they're dealing with one accident. That's a big improvement over what we saw earlier this morning, where there were several accidents and backups throughout the area. Bob?